At problem 16 from elementary O1, perform the following operation and then answer in the lowest terms as a mixed number. Okay, so this is a division of fractions. So it's helpful to write it in the form of division using the division operator, right? 9 over 10 divided by 3 over 8. So notice, division by a fraction is multiplication by the reciprocal of the divisor. So you take the second number, second fraction, and you are taking its reciprocal, 8 over 3. Now see whether we can reduce anything first. Okay, so I'm simply rewriting my fraction so that I can see through the reduction. That's a 3. 3 goes in 9. So 3 is nothing but 3 times 1. 9 is nothing but 3 times 3. So 3 is a common factor. So cancel one of the 3's. Right? One upstairs and one downstairs. 8 and 10. 8 is nothing but 2 times 4. 10 is nothing but 2 times 5. So 2 reduces in both. There is no other reduction here. So this gets you fraction multiplying across. 3 times 4 is a 12. 5 times 1 is a 5. At this point, let us divide this because you need to have a mixed number. 12 over 5. So numerator is 12, so that goes inside. Denominator is 5, so that goes outside. 5 times 2 is a 10, so that's the maximum it goes, and you're left with remainder of 2, right? So this is nothing but 2 whole and remainder 2 over the divisor 5. Okay, so remember, the denominator must continue to be the denominator. So 2 whole and a fractional part left over. What part is left over? 2/5. Okay, so 2 and 2/5. So if you notice, that's C. 2 and 2/5. Next. Okay, complete the factor tree to for the composite number 306. 306 is 9 times 34. 9 is 3 times 3. So A is 3, B is 3. So far 9 is split into 3 times 3. Let's look at 34. 34, enter numbers from lowest to highest. 34 splits as 2 times 17. Okay, so keep in mind they are telling us to put lower number first. Okay, so 34 is 2 times 17. You could have written 17 times 2. That's not correct, that's not wrong, but WebWork is asking you to put the smaller number first. Okay, next problem. All right, same thing. 65, right? They are telling you one factor is 65. So what is the other factor? Well, 2 times 65 is 130. So that's a 2. 65, I'm again going to factor it. 65 factors as 5 times 13. 5 times 13. Notice we have to write the smaller number first. All right. 5 times 13 is 65. Okay. Next. The least common multiple of 20 and 3. So to find the least common multiple, what you do is look at the bigger number, 20. Do both the numbers divide evenly in 20? 20 goes in 20, that's fine. 3 does not go in 20 evenly. So I will now take 20 plus 20, that's a 40. So in other words, I'm looking at multiples of 20. Now 40, does 20 divide 40 evenly? Yes. 20 times 2 is 40. Does 3 divide 40 evenly? No, because 3 times 10 is 30, 11 is 33, 12 is 36, 13 is 39, and then I jump up to 42. So 3 does not divide 40 evenly. So I add 20 again. So 20 times 1 is 20, 20 times 2 is 40, 20 times 3 is 60. Now, does 20 divide 60? Yes. 20 times 3 is 60. Does 3 divide 60 evenly? Yes. 3 times 20 is 60. So the least common multiple is 60. So notice the way we do it is look for the bigger number and then keep checking. Likewise, 28 and 1. Well, least common multiple. Start with the bigger number. Does 28 divide 28 evenly? Yes. Does 1 divide 28 evenly? Yes. So this is 28. Next, addition of fractions. Okay, addition of fractions. This is where you need common denominator, which is the least common multiple, right? So here, for example, I have a fraction 2 over 7. I want to add the fraction 3 over 14. So I'm going to find the least common denominator. Okay, least common denominator is the same as the least common multiple of the denominators. 7 and 14. Look for the bigger number, 14. Does 7 divide 14 evenly? Yes, 7 times 2 is 14. Does 14 divide 14 evenly? Yes, 14 times 1 is 14. So that is a least common denominator. So what do I do now? I'm going to replace the first denominator. I'm going to rewrite both the denominators with 14 as the denominator. The second one is good as it is. It's already 14, no changes required. So upstairs is a 3. How do I get a 14 from 7? Well, 7 times 2 is a 14. Now whatever I multiply to the denominator, I must multiply to the numerator. So that's a 14 and that's a 4. So eventually that is a fraction. 14 in the denominator, 4 plus 3, 7. Once you have common denominator, you can add the numerators. So don't forget to reduce. You see, 7 reduces in 14. 7 is 7 times 1. 14 is 7 times 2. So the 7's can be cancelled and you are left with 1 over 2. All right. I'll start the next problem in our next video.